years ago when I was bound up in pornography, I didn't even think that you could ever actually just be completely free from it. I had tried so many different filters. I had tried accountability. I fasted, I prayed, I went to workshops, I read books, I confessed my sin to whoever would listen and pray for me. And the battle was so intense that I just thought, man, I guess maybe the best I'll do is just go without it. But deep down inside, I'll still want it. And now looking back on it years later at what the Lord has done in my life, I am just absolutely blown away at the freedom that is in Jesus and how he can literally take someone who's completely bound up in something and completely deliver them. I don't think about it. I don't long for it. I don't have to have all these accountability and filters and all this stuff. The thought of it actually just kind of makes me queasy. And my heart breaks for the women who are stuck in it. And even in my worst days, when I'm just at my absolute low, when I used to just run to it, I don't run to it anymore. I run to Jesus. And it's just amazing to experience this type of freedom. And now my heart and passion is to share this with others and to help guide you through the process, whoever you are. No matter what you have been through, no matter where you're at with this battle, there is freedom. There absolutely is. But there's a journey to encounter that freedom and to know truth. Like Jesus says, he says, if you abide in my word, you're my disciples indeed, and you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free. And so I don't know where you stand with Jesus. Some people have had terrible experiences with Christians. Some have been raised in the church and never want to go back. But the reality of it is Jesus is still who Jesus is. And the words he spoke thousands of years ago still ring true today, because it's a lie that we're pursuing when we're in pornography. It's this idea. I personally, I look back on the pursuit of pornography for me, and the specific type of woman that I would look for was the specific type of woman that I believed as a young kid, as a young man, that if I had that woman, then I would arrive and everyone would look at me and go, wow, look at his incredible woman. And, and so it's this lie. It's this something that's missing, something that's lacking, that I'm constantly have been pursuing and constantly not finding. And so in reality, if I believe the truth and I believe that I don't need that, and that's not what's going to make me happy, then all of a sudden this stronghold, this thing that has its grasp on me, starts to lose strength, because I don't believe the lie anymore. I believe truth, and I believe what God says to be true. And I believe that when God says that my wife is a mighty woman of God, and that she's walking that out, and that that's what is truly beautiful, then all of a sudden my whole perception changes and my reality changes, and all of a sudden something that I thought was beautiful and I thought was going to make me happy, all of a sudden doesn't do it anymore. And now what God says to be true in reality all of a sudden makes me happy, and makes me content, and makes me filled, and gives me joy. And so I don't know where you're at on the journey, but I welcome you to our channel. We're going to be getting real in some videos, and I'm going to be talking about some tools and some things that I've learned over the years that God showed me just through this journey. Not even stuff that I just read in a book and I learned from a psychologist or whatever, but just truths that when I applied those truths to my life, all of a sudden everything just changed, and bondage just slipped away from me and was replaced with this overwhelming radical freedom. And so I encourage you just to join in on this journey. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos. The first ones we did were, with lighting and a microphone and all that. And now I'm literally sitting in a parking lot waiting for my kids who are at the library to be done. So there's going to be some stuff that's just on the way in life. So I welcome you to the channel. My name's Sean. I look forward to hearing from you, reaching out. I'm going to put a Gmail address down below here. And so if you got any questions or just need prayer or just want to talk, you reach out to me, and I'd love to just be a part of your life in this journey. It's worth it. God has so much more. It's been about 5 years since the chains were broken off of me in my life, and the amazing marriage I have now, the amazing relationship I have with my kids and my daughter, it's powerful. And it's come through freedom. And so go ahead and click to subscribe if you haven't, and that way you'll be notified of new videos when they come out. And I look forward to journeying with you, and I'll be praying for you, guys and gals and families out there. Bye.